Hello?
Hello.
Hello. This is Hannah Martin.
This is Anna Somerville.
And welcome to
Spill the Tea with Anna and Hannah.
Any of the questions.
I don't. I think I know of one just because it was asked to me in person. And so then I just sent it to Hannah. And Hannah was like, why'd you send me this? It's got to be raw. And I was like,
Don't ever say it's got to be raw again, Anna.
Oh, come on, Hannah.
A shout out Andrew and Bernadette, who we were all in a vlogging book review club at one point. Rip the Snow Isle Library vloggers. And so thank y'all for listening.
Hannah Catherine Martin? That's correct, right? Could you please explain what the Snow Isle vloggers are?
So this was
way back in the dark days.
No, I'd say probably sophomore year of high school.
Oh,
because
so
I was still doing it my freshman year of
post-homeschool.
college. Yes,
okay.
This was post-homeschool. Snow Isle Library is the Snohomish and Island County library system. So they serve Snohomish and Island County on the west side.
Right. Okay.
Great libraries. I've tried to get to them all. So one day I want to be able to get to them all, but it's hard because there's one out on Whidbey, and I don't really have a way of getting out to Whidbey unless I'm taking the ferry.
I could strap you to my back and I could swim there.
Yeah, God.
You could use my body as
How
a
do you
surfboard.
say these weird things?
Let me be your surfboard, Hannah.
Jesus. And
I'm so sorry, listeners.
So, so we were all in this.
Hannah Utter just let us know that she's listening.
Hannah Utter, we love you. Second of all, library has an R in it. It's not library.
I was going to comment on the library thing. Yep, there you go.
So we would basically do reviews. We would read a book that was in the library's system, and then we would do a review of it. All mine are still up to my knowledge. You can go to the Snow Isle Library YouTube page. Library. You can see my reviews, Andrew's reviews, Bernadette's reviews. Me and Andrew were in the OG, and then Bernadette came on later.
Right. Okay.
And it was great. I got to talk about books, and then people stopped submitting reviews, and our librarian friend who advised us, Dawn, great lady, she now works for the Seattle Public Library. Kick ass, I can say that word.
Oh, hey, yeah. So there's a list of swear words that we can say, and so we're gonna use that.
You'll find them out throughout the show.
Yeah, and also, everybody, Hannah just learned how to say the word library correctly.
Congratulations to me.
Congratulations. For that
country theme.
No, let's not do that. No country, please.
What about here? Oh, wait, yeah. Let's get to some advice. I love this. This is so great. Let me pull up my questions here.
This reminds me of that one time I was at a social gathering and requested Cotton Eye Joe and then missed it. I was so adamant about, can we turn off the country?
No, it's in the background. First one comes from the one and only Mylin Nakasone, and I hope
you,
she's listening.
Nakasone.
I told her, we're going to answer your question soon. Hope she's listening. Here we go. All right, Maya asks, why is Aaron Judge so big? Also, Shohei Ohtani for Rookie of the Year, Pitcher of the Year, which is not a thing, Cy Young, President, and Golden Glove. And it's Gold Glove, Maya. Get it together.
Okay.
So why is Aaron Judge so big?
Aaron Judge, I cannot believe that you don't think
Who
I
is
know
Aaron
the answers.
Judge?
He is on the Yankees.
Yeah.
He is a big guy.
6'7".
6'7". He's the one with the bad teeth,
He's
right?
a bad teeth.
Yeah. Okay. This is my answer to the question that I definitely know the answer to.
Here we go. Why is he so big?
Okay, he's so big because his parents could not afford orthodonture. Okay. And so they just took that money that they didn't have and they fed it to him.
Yes.
And that's how he got so big.
He
probably drank milk. And it's also a genetic thing.
Genetics.
That's my assumption.
He hasn't played. So if you don't know Aaron Judge, I'm sure you at least know the name because it's a prominent name. And he won Rookie of the Year last year for the Yankees. He plays right field for him. Big man.
He's large.
Big.
Yeah. Clearly.
Large.
I mean, there was a question about him. Yeah. So that's my answer.
And he's also a nice guy, from what I've heard.
He's not genetic,
a nice guy.
I don't think. I think it's that his parents threw the money that they were going to throw at his teeth, and they just threw it in him, and now he's just.
Zach Martin, you're really not. He has
that?
a two-pronged question.
That's
Zach Martin
Hannah's
is my brother. Hopefully he's listening. He doesn't have first period anymore. He's doing running start, so he stays up a little later.
Okay.
Zach is a Yankees fan, so we have a lot of tension in our house.
Just
should the error be outlawed, followed up by hit or error? Which is a joke, but do you get the joke?
Here is my opinion on this.
Okay.
Yes and no, and hit. And that's it, because I don't know anything. And that's the tea. I just spilled the first tea. Congrats to me.
So this is kind of a joke between literally just me and Zach. There's this guy on MLB Network.
Okay.
Which everybody should
This is
watch.
not a baseball show. You need to hustle it up with the baseball here.
There's this guy named Brian Kenny who is he loves statistics.
Okay.
And so he thinks that the error is an outdated statistic and it should be eliminated.
Okay.
And he's just obsessed with it.
Okay.
So it's just,
okay.
It's
all right.
so funny.
It's super funny. Thank you, Zach.
The 2017 4A state bowling champion.
Oh my gosh, I love her. Wait, Jose, you're listening? Zing. Okay, I'll tell that story in a second.
Asks this question.
I love you, Sarah Stoley.
Also, shout out to Bernadette and Andrew. They said they love the country bops.
Yes, amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, continue. I want to hear her question so bad.
It is, I can't say the word. It is bleep, marry, kill.
Oh.
And here are options. Chris Evans, the fourth Jonas brother, and Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is an outfielder for the Red Sox. Anna, answer the question.
I am killing the bonus Jonas. Goodbye, Frankie. You are out of here, bud. Yeah, bonus Jonas is out. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. And then I would bleep Chris Evans. Or no. I would bleep Mookie.
Okay.
Because I don't know him super well.
Okay.
But I would want to spend the rest of my life.
He just got engaged, actually.
Okay, well, you know what? Engaged ain't married, so I can do whatever I want. I have enough legs
and
for
then
it.
Anyway,
Chris I would marry Chris Evans because Captain America, and he's beautiful, and I could just, braid his beard for the rest of my life. So that's... Oh.
This is the last question of the segment, and I saved it for last. This is from KDougie73, and he asks... Why did you order that salad? I still want to know.
Why did I order that? Oh, Kevin! Oh, okay, ladies and germs. First of all, Kevin Morrison. I mean, he's one of my best fella friends from school, and I am going to punch him in the throat. So here's the thing. Is that I have always been adamant about when you go out to a restaurant there are some exceptions because there are some really good salads out there. If you're going to go out to a restaurant and you're going to order a meal, don't wimp out and get a super salad unless it's known to be really good, because you want something that's like they, labored over it for you. It's their signature, whatever, and that's usually not a super salad. And so Kevin and I took him parasailing for his, one of his birthdays. I can't remember. You're old. He's only 21. I'm not hanging out with an old man.
Oh, my God.
And we went parasailing, and then we went to a restaurant afterward, and I ordered a salad and immediately regretted it. And then they brought it out, and it was not good. And he still holds me to it. Yeah,
don't
he holds
order
it over my head
a salad at restaurants.
I know.
Don't. If you're going to go out and spend $13 on a meal, you better not be getting a damn salad.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
Unless you're a vegetarian.
Okay. Also, just really quick, thanks, Kevin, for that question. Also, you're the worst. If anyone wants to hit me up after the show, my phone number is 911. Please call. It will be an emergency. Don't call 911.
I hate you. I can't believe they let us have this show.
I know. Oh my God.
Anonymous asks, I don't understand this question at all. So maybe it's a reference to you.
Okay, let me see.
No, I'll read it to you.
Okay,
Stop it.
Okay.
Would Frankenstein's monster have rampaged if he could have catfished the town? I don't know what this means.
I don't know. I feel like this might have been Michaela Murphy, but I'm not sure. Would Frankenstein... I can't think about this too long without my brain. So if anyone wants to DM us and say, hey, I haven't answered this question, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he could catfish the whole town... Oh, okay, I get it. So the town was angry because he was a monster.
Okay.
So
if he was pretending to be somebody
else, would he still have rage? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I I have to get in the mindset of the monster, and that will take me probably at least 3 weeks, and then nobody would want to talk to me by then. So I don't know.
We're really running the gambit of questions asked today.
Let me think about this, and then we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Keep going.
Lizzie B asks, do crabs think fish are flying?
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, Lizzie B. I don't think crabs have a concept of flying. But
interesting.
I mean, I wonder. It makes you wonder what they think is happening. They must, because they're going. Crabs can kind of swim sometimes. I mean, I don't know if you've ever dropped a crab into the water, and it can kind of navigate a little bit. It's kind of like dropping a piece of paper in the air.
Okay.
You know what I mean? How it kind of sways back and forth as it goes down. I really want to make an inappropriate joke.
Stop it.
But I can't. Probably.
We have family members listening.
Yes, that is true. So I will skip over that. But for those of you who know me, and Michael Scott from The Office and what we have in common, think about that. Okay. I think they must think that fish are flying.
I kind of think so too.
Yeah, because
that makes sense.
They're like, why can they do that and I can't? And that's what I think about birds all the time when they're flying. So you know what? Let's just say, I'll say it. It's controversial. I think crabs think fish are flying.
Thanks, Lizzie, for the question.
Thank
I also
you, Lizzie.
think that's true as well.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, who I think is in the band.
Yes, ma'am.
Who I also know from my childhood, but like not from the band because we were on the same soccer team for like a year. And let me tell you, I was the actual worst. I was a good soccer player, but I was hardcore because I was homeschooled. So I was like, we are here to play soccer, and that's it. We are not here to have fun. We are here to win. We are here to listen to the coaches. We are here for soccer. I don't want to hear about your day. I don't want to hear your jokes. I want to see how far you can kick that ball.
A few of my favorite things are just learning about Hannah's past. Because every once in a while, she'll seem normal, and then she'll pull out this fact about her past or a story, and it's just like, what happened to you, kid? What happened? Okay, anyway,
if you played soccer with me, please call in so you can talk to us.
Hannah wants to apologize.
Yeah, I do. Brooklyn only played with me for like 1 year, and I think it was
That's probably why
we were like, yeah, she quit soccer because of me.
You never know.
I think it was like
sometimes
you
have
grade.
to quit sports because of embezzlement.
Oh my God! Okay, really quick story.
Really quick.
But when I played on the Stanwood Camano Little League, my mom was the team mom. Thank you. My dad was the coach. Thank you. And my mom found out that somebody within the league was embezzling a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, like over $100,000.
A whole bunch of money. And I think they ended up going to jail. And
a couple years later, yeah.
And she found this out. And you know why? Because my mom, feminist lady, they gave the girls visors and they gave the boys baseball caps, and we paid the same registration fee, and she was like, why are the girls not getting the same equipment? We pay the same fee. Why are we not getting the same equipment? So she requested the finances, and she found this out.
Yeah, she discovered.
Not an accountant or anything. She's a registered dietitian. She does meal planning for an old folks home. She figured this out.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? I just love hearing these stories because Hannah I've known Hannah for a few years and we know a lot about each other, but she just whipped this one out the other night and I was like, write a book, Hannah. You've written multiple. Write a book about your life and just how strange your childhood was.
And so Brooklyn's question, here we go.
All right, Brooklyn.
One of my favorite questions. What is your favorite memory? Thank you for this pure and wholesome question, Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn, that's such a sweet. Oh, man. Okay, so let me think. Do you have one in mind?
My favorite memory is because I saw this question and thought about it. It's a long, winding story, but and we're going to shorten it. Me and my dad went to a Mariners game when I was really young, and it was a Mariners-Red Sox game, and we ended up by some twist of fate. Shut up! We ended up by some twist of fate with like front row tickets. And one of my favorite baseball player of all time, David Ortiz, he actually handed me a ball. And that was really what kicked off my love of the Red Sox. And it's a really special memory to me. And it is why I want to be a broadcaster, because I want other young girls to see that they can do whatever they want, including being female baseball play-by-play announcers. And I look at that. There's a picture of me and my dad standing there. And I look at me and like I was like 8 and like all my Red Sox stuff, only girl around. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing this for.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's wonderful.
Not to get emotional.
Icon. Ooh.
But
emotions.
yeah, that's my favorite memory.